Okay guys, in this video we're going to cover the 4 most effective strikes for self-defense. These strikes are only to be used in a self-defense situation where you are in serious bodily harm or in risk of being in serious bodily harm or even death. This isn't for something like when you're goofing around with your buddies, or if you get mad about something or something somebody says to you. This is only to be used if you are truly in danger of getting seriously injured. This is like if somebody comes up to you and confronts you on the street, somebody you don't know at all, you have no idea what's going on, or you get attacked unexpectedly. This is for those situations only. The reason is we are striking for maximum damage in the shortest amount of time. There are 4 different strikes. We're going to start out first with the open palm. Okay, the open palm, not a slap. You know, I'm not talking about like an open palm when you slap. This is an open palm where your hand is cupped. All right, your hand is cupped a little bit, where you have that little hollow spot in the palm right here. This technique is used against the eardrum. We're focusing on the ear, and you're going to strike the ear, hopefully rupturing the eardrum, which will throw off the equilibrium, causes immense pain, and will hopefully get him to let go if he's grabbed you, or enable you to run and escape. And remember, we're not sitting here like this. This isn't our fighting stance. We're not in competition here. You're on the street, and as we've gone over before, your fighting stance or your preparation stance is you're going to be standing like this with your hands up. You know, it's like this right here. You're in a same exact kind of stance. Your strong side's back. You've taken a step back. Your hands are up, and you're in a position where it's almost like you're pleading, you know, hey man, I don't want to fight. Leave me alone. You know, I don't want to get involved. You know, please take whatever you want, whatever. You know, if you're standing like this, and you know doggone well there's people out there with cell phones that are big into recording all this. If you're standing like this, you're going to look like an aggressor, all right? And if it goes to court, chances are, even though you're defending yourself, you're going to be defending yourself as to why you were like this and why you attacked this guy, because that's what it appears. When you are like here and you look defensive, even if you saw me talking to somebody and I was like this, you would be like, oh man, what's going on? You know, this guy's bothering him. This is what you want. The other option, as I said, you have your arms crossed, not interlocked, but one folded over the other, one hand up here, and you're discussing it this way. You know, if it's something where somebody confronts you and he's getting loud or whatever, same thing. You take a step back and your hands are here or here, but never interlocked where you've got to pull them out and they're tied up. So you're striking from here, right here, or I would prefer right here, because this, I don't even got to worry about unfolding. I prefer this stance here. So from here, so you can see we're going to stand with this foot back, your strong side back, and you're keeping him, you know, at a distance. All right, we're filming it here just so I can show you, but you want to keep this guy at a safe distance. That's why you got to be aware of your surroundings. If you're back to a wall or you can't go back any further, this guy gets too close, you're going to strike. And this strike, like I said, palm cupped, you're here and you're coming up and striking the ear. You're coming straight from here and striking the side of the ear. Either side, but you have more power from the back. You're turning with your hips, putting your body behind it, and striking that ear. Okay? With your cupped hand, you're clapping that ear. You don't want to come way out here, out to the side, because this telegraphs. This can be blocked. You're coming straight from here and hooking with your body. As your hand comes out, you're clapping that ear. All right? Even if you're not trying to knock him out, you're just going to clap that ear. Once you smack that ear, he's normally going to go to the one side you clap it, he's gonna grab this side, he's gonna end up going this way, which would allow you to possibly hit the other side. All right, so that's your first one, is right here. Second is the hammer fist. Hammer fist, you're making your fist the same way as if you were gonna be punching him, but the hammer fist is using the bottom edge of the fist. This can be thrown from your front hand if you're here, on the bridge of the nose, downward, from here, okay? Same thing though, you're pushing off your back leg and putting your body weight behind it. But from here, our main target we're looking for is this collarbone. The collarbone breaks very easily. You want to come down and smack that thing as hard as you can. Again, pivoting at the waist, man, I don't want to be, boom, and you're hitting that collarbone. This can also be used, three main targets: the nose, from here, the collarbone, or the jaw. The jaw, we're aiming for this right here where it hinges, just below the ear, this part right here. You're trying to break his jaw. This one, you're coming around, pivoting again with your hips, turning that fist over so that you're pounding him in the jaw. Either side, you're looking for that jaw. Okay? Right here. So those are your three targets with the hammer fist: the bridge of the nose, the collarbone, and the jaw. Either hand, front hand or back hand. Back hand is more powerful. Front hand is quicker. Number 3, the knife hand. It's you're forming it like the first hand, the flat palm, but you're tucking in this thumb, tensing your fingers. They're straight, and you're hitting with this knife edge of the hand. The target here, we're looking for the throat. Same thing from here. You're looking to hit the throat. You can punch the throat, but this leaves, you can see this leaves a lot less room. The knife hand, to me, has a better chance of sneaking in there. If it's off the front hand, you shuffle in, you step, and you slide in. From here, you're getting your hand up, and you're just, boom, straight to the throat. All right, from the back hand, same thing. You just turn that hip and drive that hand straight into the throat. This hand's up to protect, straight to the throat. That was number 3. You can also use this to under the bridge of the nose, but it's not as effective. We're talking about the most effective strikes. Biggest bang for your buck, you're looking for the throat, okay? Looking for the throat. The last one is the palm heel, where you're pulling your fingers back, almost like halfway into a fist, but then you're cocking your wrist back to expose the heel of your palm. This one from here is going under the chin. You're not trying to go like this, straight. I want to go under the chin. So I'm going to drop my weight. I'm going to drop and shoot this up under the chin, pushing his head back. Okay? I want this. So when I strike him, if his tongue is sticking between his teeth and it falls on the floor, hey, but you're looking for underneath. Strike. The tiger claw is the next evolution of this. Not only are you going to go here, but once you go up, use these fingers to then rake the face downward. Okay, that is the tiger claw. You can just palm heel to get him back. Chances are he's going to stumble backwards, or at least his head will go back, his body may go back. And it's immediately afterwards, you're getting these fingers to the eyes and raking back down. All right? But you're not going like this. This isn't like cat, okay? Up, and then keeping your elbow in, you're raking it back down. Everything is right here, in shoulder width. You're striking upward and then ripping down. If it's off the front hand, again, you want to lower your weight up under that chin and rake down. Again, these techniques are only for self-defense. You're not doing this in a tournament. You're not doing this playing around. You're not doing this when you're angry because somebody called you a name. All right? This is only for self-defense, and you're looking to do the maximum amount of damage in the shortest amount of time. If somebody grabs you, guys don't get grabbed as often, but women, if you're grabbed around the waist and he grabs you with both arms, this is all open. If your arms are free, he has nothing to stop you from doing this. And you're right, you might be close. Now, you're not going to be able to really hit here if he's got you like squeezed, but you have both hands to clap both ears. He will drop you. Eyes, okay? You have to just think. But those are the 4 most effective strikes for self-defense. Again, really quick. Cupped hand, flat palm. Cupped hand to the ear. Next, the knife hand. Same thing. Fingers pulled back, thumb in, tensing your hand to the throat. The hammer fist. To the collarbone, to the nose, to the head, to the jaw. We're looking for that jaw. All right? Nose, collarbone, jaw. And lastly, the palm heel. Underneath. And the tiger claw. Underneath, rake the face down. You may, if you strike him and he stumbles backward, you don't gotta worry about raking down because he's not gonna be there. You've gotten your chance to take off. All right? But the palm heel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you find this video helpful, please share it, send it to your friends, and be sure to subscribe to this channel. There's plenty more coming. And you can also check out all the other self-defense and martial arts information on thewarriorinYou.com or my personal website, kevinwputala.com. Until next time, practice these, get them down. No matter, you may not have a bob, but you can imagine it, whether you just are using a wall or a tree or a punching bag, or if you have a partner that can just hold their hand up, and you can just practice, take turns with each other. Not practicing full speed, of course, but just practice hitting those targets. So remember, perfect practice makes perfect. If you do not practice these and ingrain them and repeat them over and over and over and get them in your psyche, they're not just going to come available when you need them most. So train, work hard, and we'll talk to you next time.